We are live. Hello, everybody.
37
Heyo.
points. He was really good.
He was a dog.
Speaking of which, Herb, Gab's cat, are gonna start swatting D&D dice.
And he rolled a 6 on the d6.
Okay.
Oh my god, okay. He's playing the dice game.
All right, Herb, here's a d20. Roll initiative. Oh, he's walking away.
I don't
He's
like
opting
this
out.
game. It's for losers. Also, everybody's messed up. Hold on. I gotta switch.
I'm Carrie.
Oh.
I'm really hot and
Yeah.
I can't read.
I am
I'm still
Olive.
Mud.
I am
I am negotiating. I'm so good at magic.
so good at magic.
The vet said something really cute about Herb today.
What do you
She
say?
was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he came up here all dressed for this occasion to go to the vet because he has a little tuxedo.
Oh.
Got little tugs on.
Yeah.
You should stay with that vet because they also don't misdiagnose your cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a new vet from my old vet. That was just like a specialty vet I went to. Anyway.
Gotcha. Them specialty vets.
How they get you?
It is.
Gonna
Yeah.
make a quick buck.
Trying to give your cat heart medicine for 5 years that it doesn't need.
They don't even need.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's, I mean, honestly, just kind of like current events. We are coming off of horrendous downpours all across the East Coast, capping off a 105-degree heat wave. So,
If only there was a foretelling of these events.
I was reading the book of Revelations. We are indeed close. But yeah. But is there anything else we wanted to chat about before we hop right in?
I'm good.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
Hello,
Jason's here was good.
Jason.
Welcome in, our fellow lurkers. What the hell? What the hell was that, Moss?
What the hell? What the
I'm
hell?
just sorry. I was
Sorry, I
sticking.
was-
What the hell?
Larry?
What the hell?
Gotta stim to feel
You
better.
know the new one, which is the opera bitch. What the fuck? Where it's two like opera singers. who
Oh
are
yeah.
just-
Bitch, what the fuck?
I have
Yeah.
not seen that yet. No.
I can't
my
sing. Thank
goodness.
you, Kate. Thank you so
Of
much.
course.
Oh,
McClover.
McClover's here.
All is right with the world. Now we can start.
Oh, of course, Jason. I think that message could get you banned off Twitch.
Of course.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
You're
they
gonna
have-
ban him when he's right?
No, I'm
Why are
not
you
gonna
booing
ban
him? He's right.
The ice wall cannot melt. Exactly.
Exactly.
And what would the ice
We're gonna build a
become?
wall. We're gonna build an ice wall around the world.
We're gonna build an ice wall. It's gonna be great.
I am going to be the raven. The three-eyed raven. That is going to be me.
My watch has ended.
Mr. President, do you think that
I can
Game
never
of
fuck bitches.
Do you think Westeros is a real place?
Winter is coming.
And I said winter is coming. It comes every
Oh.
year.
All the winters are coming. All the winters that ever wintered are coming.
Yeah. And
There will be an ice wall.
they're trying to tell me that White Walkers exist. They don't exist, just like Dornish people. They just Mr. President, you
Dornish is
Lord
not its
that
own
country.
country. Dornish is just a seceded state. We will get Dornish back.
we will get
Dorne back.
Get it back.
Okay.
Crazy.
Okay, we gotta play D&D.
Yes.
Yeah.
all
Otherwise,
right.
this could go on for another half an hour.
We're gonna be here all night. Fuck it, we're now an improv impersonation stream.
Because those do so well.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
That's
boy.
just D&D, Drew.
Yes.
Without the dice.
And no story, no lore. Guys, I'm giving you what you want. Just the voices, nothing holding it together.
Just
Just the voices. The voices!
The voices. Stay in the box.
Wow.
Okay, but
Kira.
but I got a question. So you want to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes. So, how about before we begin, as always, a deep and cleansing breath before we hop right in. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, then everybody, please join me. And everything after the breath is canon. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wrote a recap. It's becoming less rare, and I'm happy about that. You have made the single greatest archaeological discovery of the last 1,000 years. The city of Totonga, populated by the ancient species known as the Tritons, was discovered. A lost city of Umberly hidden 7 miles beneath the sea. Amazing hat, Moss. You met the queen of these people, a woman by the name of Mariana Torrent, who wields Olive's godly weapon, a broken trident repaired using some kind of driftwood staff. After a skin-crawling interaction and a tense back and forth, Queen Torrent made several comments regarding the Weird One before swimming off to set up the ceremony where she will officially pass ownership of the trident over to Olive. With that, as AJ, you are being rapidly surrounded by Triton civilians who are swimming up to you, again, like all different manners of like fins on their face and like dorsal spines and like jewelry and clothing that you've never seen before, as they begin to swim up to you and they try to like touch you, having never seen a creature such as yourself. What do you do?
I kind of let it happen for a little bit, and then I'll kind of just like walk past everybody.
As they speak in tongues that you cannot possibly understand, as they seem like amazed and fascinated by like your. I think he came out of invisibility. Whatever they, he came out of invisibility because they all screamed, and then they're like, "Oh, cool!" And then it's like they're touching you, and the moment that you move towards them, they all swim away like scattering fish. As AJ begins to move, the rest of you swimming up above the main ziggurat. You all have 1 hour before the ceremony to take a short rest and explore the city if you so choose. So with that, you're all able to reconvene in whichever way you see fit, and the floor is yours. What do you do?
How many hours do we have on the capsule?
So you got 3. So essentially, you used 1 getting down here. You now have 1 free hour before the ceremony is set up, and then the ceremony will end, and then you gotta fucking go.
Got it.
What will happen if we let the time run out?
I will start having you guys make Constitution saving throws, and each failure is going to be a certain amount of D6 of force damage, and then a separate con check for saving throws against cold damage, and that will repeat essentially every minute. We're going to deal with that when we get to it, though.
Ocean Gate. Rochi Gate.
Oh my god.
Writing that down.
And I have the porthole.
And you have the porthole, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we need a short rest? Does anyone need a short rest?
I'm good.
I don't think I get anything with a short rest.
Okay.
No.
And that'd be an hour. Short rest is an hour.
Well, and I was gonna say like a short rest as the ceremony is being set up. If you would like to bypass that or bypass exploring the city with the limited time you have, you could just go right to the ceremony. I just wanted to give the option to you guys of general exploration and rest before the ceremony takes place.
I could take a short rest. I'll get a wild shape back, which would.
All I'm missing is
bad.
hit points, but that was only 6. So
I'm missing 6, so.
and everyone else is fine.
I'm good.
Yeah, I don't think I can get a rage back from short
Somehow
rest.
Carrie has 1 HP. I'm good, guys.
Cowrie, you're dying.
Oh no.
Oh
No,
no.
I'm looking at the wrong character sheet.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Oops.
But yeah.
From where we are, like by the ziggurat, like, is there anything like is there like text? Is there like Because it's a ziggurat is the implication that it's like a religious place, or it's just like, or is that like a shape based?
It is is it a shape-based thing like a school? Like
No, like is a ziggurat just another word for like a pyramid, or is it like a
It's
it a
a
religious
step.
Like
place?
obelisk is
Oh,
always.
okay.
so
It's
there's
a-
a
it's
couple
a
different
step.
interpretations. My mic just broke. There's a couple different interpretations. It is a ziggurat has a religious implication, but historically they are also used as like it's like the royal castles in a way, where it's like religious leaders. Like if a society has their leaders both entwined with leadership and faith, a ziggurat's where they would reside. Make sense?
Yes.
Is there anything cool nearby that we could explore?
You are staring at the city of Atlantis.
Is there
Is-
any shops?
Yeah, is there like a street or like a
fun.
marketplace?
Absolutely,
What is their
there is.
currency?
Let's
What
go
is
to
the-
there.
Well, I had
this-
the thought. Tior Fedorov is in historian. If I don't know if we'll ever see him again, but we should come back with some semblance of a story that this place exists.
Yeah.
What
If
a
we can
name-
find
what a
like,
name pull.
Maybe they have maps
yeah, or like a history book.
made of seaweed or something.
We can ask around.
Yeah.
Is there a marketplace?
There definitely is. You're able to see that kind of as the queen floats away, half of the people begin to follow her as as follows her into the ziggurat for the ceremony to begin being constructed, and the rest go back to tend to their shops and their homes, swimming back into their like the flickering lights of their homes and shops. And you guys are able to very easily find a marketplace that is like next to one of those underwater like swimming highways to kind of like denote where people should usually swim as to not cause any confusion.
Could we take some like window peeking at some of the stores? To see
Yeah,
what we're looking at.
not a problem at all. I think her, as you kind of like, and as you kind of like plant your feet down onto the ocean floor, you're still holding. Do you have water breathing on you? Or you're still holding your breath.
I think Mud cast water breathing on everyone except
Okay.
Olive
You are able to.
and
You're
Calorie.
able to breathe, and you're able to kind of like peer inside, and what you're able to see is actually real quick. It's not 20. Yeah, you're able to look in and you're able to see like a historian's shop. And you, because you're able to see someone with like a chisel and like a hammer from like another shipwreck that fell through the barrier. And he is carving out more stone tablets denoting more history of the city of Totonga.
I'll kind of like point it out to the group to see if we want to go in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I assume that when it comes to talking to them, that Olive is our best bet.
I'll knock on the. Is it a storefront or is it like an open stall?
Oh, it's a storefront. You go into one of these like ancient, like looking like Sumerian-esque buildings, and you can like kind of you can just see the guy behind the counter.
I'll go in, and I'll say in ancient primordial. Hello. As you can see, we are not from here, and we wish to find a memento to bring home, as no one else has been to this city before.
Okay. You're able to see that this guy behind the counter, he looks like maybe like a little bit stronger than the other ones that you've seen before, other Tritons you've seen so far, mainly because he has a lot of like rock carving and like rock repairing gear like on his Triton-esque like colorful flowing robes, that like uncharacteristically like kind of hangs in the water with gravity actually affecting these objects. As he looks to you, Olive, and everybody else is able to hear ancient primordial spoken, Gab being able to pick up like maybe a few words here or there, but he speaks to you and he goes, "Hello there. The name's Avaleth, and I am the record keeper, the one who denotes the history of Tortonga. You wish to have a memento to take back to the surface. May I say I've never seen a creature such as yourselves before.
Point of order. Point of order. I think we're all disguised
No,
besides AJ, or no?
I think
You all dropped it when you met with Queen.
Yeah.
I think we dropped the
Yeah, we did.
disguise is dropped. Yeah.
Oops.
We are a memento, yes, or if that's not possible, a story for a story. As I can assume, you've never left your city.
No, none of my people have, for quite a long time now. We hope to again soon, though.
Well, above the surface, I am from the Grip Isle, which is one of the finger isles of the palm and the fist.
He takes out a hammer and a chisel and tries to mark that down. Very slow process. He goes, I'll get to that later. That'll take me several hours. All places that sound wonderful.
What about yours? What can you tell me about your city?
We're a sheltered people, more than anything else. All we know is each other, and all we know is her cold, still embrace, calming after such a chaotic event. And all we can do is pray, love our families, raise our children, and hope that one day a better tomorrow comes for us, that we can achieve what was destined.
I translate that back in common and I say to the group, any questions you want me to ask?
What is it that was destined that they're waiting for?
He swims over to you and is infatuated by all of like the trinkets that are like hanging off of your body, Cowrie, by your seal skin I've never seen. And again, like your fair skin, your hair, like none of this has ever been seen before, as he looks fascinated, as he says, to walk the sands once again.
Once again, how did you all end up here?
He somber look. Betrayal. When the stories again, our ancient histories, the Holy Trident was stolen. Its powers deactivated somehow, and those that could not reach the sea before the city was pulled beneath the waves, they disappeared into sea foam and sand.
So the city was once on land?
Yes. And Cowrie, you remember the coins from the the All-Seer that you saw.
Yes.
And how it had two cities and then one in the center. And you realize that was not the ancient currency still in circulation, like the trinkets found by the All God cleric, is just to cut out the BS. That wasn't metaphorical. There were literally 3 cities in a line.
Okay. Like vertically?
Yeah,
Or like
horizontally. Tortonga was once on the surface.
Oh, okay. And then the other ones whose names I can't remember.
Zerigo and
Yes.
Aevarus.
Ivarus.
And this one was sunk.
It was. It was a dark day in our history. Much knowledge was lost. Far-off lands became nothing but distant memories. And sadly, we were destined for more tragedy. However, with the ceremony, we hope that as destiny is seized, that perhaps things will change.
What ceremony?
The ceremony planned, accustomed with the old ways of Umberley.
Oh, for today.
For today, yes.
Right. And the city sunk because Zircon stole the trident?
Thousands of years ago, aye. And we're not sure what he did to it, but its properties were cast away, just as we were.
Have you all been frozen here? Or has it been generations?
Generations have passed.
Okay.
We've lived, loved, bared children, died. We've grown accustomed to the sea. We've taken well to it. But I hear that the sun is still high in the sky. If the legends are true and that it rose and fell every morning and every evening. And it would be nice to see one day.
I can show you an approximation if you want.
That could be nice. It would be a shining beacon in such a tragic time. Please.
I'm going to use minor illusion to just make that glowing yellow ball and kind of hold it out towards him.
His webbed hands reach out, and he, looks confused by it, and he passes his hands through it as the illusion kind of, wisps away as the light slightly trails as he pulls back. And he says, "Fascinating."
It's like that, but it's warm
Warm.
and big and so far away.
Not bioluminescent.
Nope.
Our stories say that it's the illumination from an angler in the sky, but again, stories for children.
I don't know what it is, but it's up there.
Another mystery.
Yeah.
As he kind of gestures to his shop, as there are many, many, many tablets, as he said, many of which custom orders to help keep track of things in a tangible way. But if there's anything you'd like me to transcribe for you, please let me know.
Do you have a map of your city?
I may have one. Let me see. And he disappears into a section of his shop to go look around. The floor is yours as he goes and looks for the stuff.
Are there any little figurines or of that kind of look like the people here, or I don't know.
Let's see if this dude does D&D figure painting.
Yeah.
Like little minis.
So you're looking around, and it seems like more like a. This guy doesn't seem like a stonesmith in the way that what are they called? Like a sculptor would be. More so, this guy seems more like a historian whose job is to denote important goings on within the city.
Okay.
And how's the shop arranged? How are these tablets organized?
Desk in the center, and then you're able to see shelving on the walls that just has large slat tablets that are essentially for custom jobs for people to denote property transactions, bank transactions. Or if not bank transactions, barter transactions, important historical events recently, things of that nature.
I'll pull from recent important historical events.
Go ahead, everyone here, give me an investigation check.
I'm
19.
so smart.
Natural 20
Holy
Yo!
shit, no way!
for a 21.
2, natural 20, 2, 5,
19.
19,
25.
25.
Yo.
Mud and Cowrie, you guys kind of separate and go to the general shelves, and you're able to see that like sediment has kind of like begun collecting on some of these, kind of showing that it was like older history, nothing really useful there, but also it's in a language that you cannot speak or read. But AJ with a nat 20, Olive and her, you begin looking like towards the more recent section, and AJ, as you kind of like you're like a diving suit basically. As you're fumbling around, you're able to see the tablet that this guy was working on as you guys walked in. And her and Olive, your eyes catch it as well, and you are able, and her, because you can only catch like bits and pieces of ancient primordial. AJ, you know this is important because he was just working on it, and Olive, you can read the entire thing. But the one thing that you all are able to notice is the name J. Torrent.
I have a note in my thing. She calls me Jay or Jasper.
Yes, that was when you were described as the weird one. Sorry, disguised as the weird one.
Okay.
Does it say more, or is it just says J. Torrent?
It does say more, if you would like to read it, as this guy is in the back.
I would like to read it.
As you begin to read, you are able to see, and I don't have this written out like as it appears, so just this is gonna be like a rough annotation basically. I have the history in front of me, but I just don't have it like in a good enough state to like send over. You're able to see essentially the note: after J. Torrent's unfortunate demise, his soul was cast to the depths. His prayers were answered, and Kakundu returned.
Is that all it says?
Yes. If you'd like to give me another investigation check to like read, just like try to like see if you can find any other information, you definitely can.
Sure.
No problem.
How do you spell that?
Kakundu, Khundu.
I was so wrong.
There's a lot of. Hey, look. As long as you can say it phonetically, it's fine.
It was KHU.
NDU. Kakundu.
NDU.
It's only a 9 for investigation.
That's only a
Already-
9. Sadly, the other tablets have been moved into a section of this place, which you can. Like, you get the sense like probably these are taken and then kept somewhere in the ziggurat as like a transcription of history to have some kind of physical records of it, but not here currently. But that is what you're able to see.
Okay. Did you give me a bardic?
You can have Bardic if you want.
What's the DC on this, DM?
I'll say DC 14 to try to find more.
Guidance.
Plus a D4.
Yep, okay. Ooh. So that was a 9. 18. Thank you.
Holy
guys.
crap.
Yay!
Going back further in the history, you are able to see like so we're taking this out of order. You just read the most recent entry. You're able to pull a tablet off the wall and see the second most recent entry. And you're able to see that it says I'm trying to think about how to like phrase this properly. Upon feeling the death of their chosen, they took place in a holy ritual. They, by the way, in this sense, being the denotation of multiple persons.
Okay.
But it then focuses in on J Torrent.
Okay. And would I remember the name I saw in the accountant's office?
Yes, you would.
I'll bring the group in so Avalith doesn't hear.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. You pop off.
Okay. Oh,
Pop it off.
Our stream
when I met the accountant, when Ungo asked me to meet him and I died, I saw a name in the office that said Jasper Torrent, and his soul is his hourglass ran out, but was then upturned, which can only happen by some sort of divine intervention. And she was referring to the weird one. The queen was referring to the weird one as her son.
And she's Mariana Torrent.
Yes, and she was calling him Jasper or Jay.
Hmm. So he died, but now he's not.
His prayers were answered and Kundu returned.
Have any of us heard that name before?
You know it's the name of the weird one.
Oh. So it's Kakondu, Jasper, Zircon.
Well, if Jasper Torrent died, his soul was cast to the depths. They took place in a holy ritual. What if whoever Kundu is was put into Jasper?
Oh. And Jasper's hourglass was...
It ran out, right?
It ran out and then began flowing in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. And that can only happen in cases of divine intervention?
Through a revivify, through some kind of like reincarnation, through any means except for necromancy, essentially.
Okay.
Would it do that if he was gone, but his body was still going with Kakundu?
Is that a question for me?
Kundu's,
Just like a general...
if someone else was in his body, he would still be dead.
Yeah.
So the hourglass, in theory, would refill.
But we had hourglasses, right?
Hmm. Unless he's in there with Kakundu. They're like co-pilots. Like Rhyme and Pax. Maybe not like that, but...
So many throwbacks.
I'm sorry I switched characters, guys. I'm sorry.
God,
I'm
who
just-
would ever switch characters like? Oh my God.
You switched. You died. You came back. You switched. You died.
You die.
It's so funny because I'm getting the feeling that I get when I'm like 2/3 of the way through an RPG game playthrough where I'm like, I really want to play as another race. And like, I don't finish the game. And I'm like, I really want to play as Rhyme right now.
I don't think they're co-pilots, because when I spoke to the queen, she seemed to be confusing the two.
Kukundu and Jay Torrent.
And I believe Jasper was her son. And
Jasper and Jay are the same person, by the way.
yeah. And Kukundu is not.
And Jay was the one who stole the trident.
No, that was Zircon.
That was Zircon.
Everybody here, give me a quick investigation check. Because there is no better
Who's-
place that you could do this, and I think it's going to answer a lot of questions.
Who's got a good investigation?
Not me.
Natural one.
Okay?
I'm gonna flip
I
my
give-
coin.
AJ, you
Guidance.
shatter the tablet you were just holding.
Ooh.
No!
I just
Does
flipped
it even
my-
make a noise? We're underwater.
I flipped my coin and I got a 25.
25?
Yo!
I give guidance to her so she can add a D4 to that.
No,
Okay.
a D4. Okay. 25 plus 4 for 29.
Okay, 29.
I
Anybody
got
else?
another 2.
2,
I got a 33.
33,
8.
8.
You ate.
Cowrie, Mud, Olive, you all begin trying to put back together the the tablet that AJ just broke. As her,
I don't have mending. Fuck.
you can pick out certain words in ancient primordial that are like inscribed on these tablets, and what you look for, like as you're kind of just like floating around, like skimming around these tablets, is you're able to see the symbol for Kukundu, and you are able to see that on tablets denoting history from thousands of years ago. And you're able to see that Kukundu's official title was the High Priest of Umberly.
Get everyone so diligent taking notes. Thank you.
I'm
Nico's
taking
over
notes,
here.
but
We're
breaking
taking
tablets.
mental notes.
I'm taking notes, but the problem is like I would have never pulled out. Oh yeah, when we saw the accountant Jay Torrent was on a thing, like that was crazy.
That was crazy. That was a crazy poll.
That was wild.
Unless Drew told you beforehand.
No.
Cheat in D&D.
Girlfriend privileges.
I'm very smart.
And didn't Drew say
Ah.
that at some point we had heard that name before? Or am I making that up?
Kukundu?
No, Jay
No,
Torrent.
Jay.
Sometime before the accountant, we had heard that before.
There's no way. If
That I must be making that up. I
I
feel
don't-
like you said that to
Listen,
us.
Jasper
No, it
Terrorborn.
was Mud's real name that we heard
Yeah.
it before.
yes,
Never
yes.
mind.
Which you haven't found, by the way.
You haven't found it. It's still out there.
It's still out there. It's in footage
was
that you can
referenced. It was said exactly once.
find. I'll keep dropping breadcrumbs as
Easter-
to where it is, but I never said it. But yeah.
The Easter egg nobody cares to find.
Yes.
I care to find it. There's just too much.
There's a lot. There are hundreds of hours of us doing this.
Okay.
I don't think they deserve any more breadcrumbs.
No. I'll say nothing.
Nothing. You get nothing out of me.
Could it be one of those like demons that brings people back?
Like chef.
Yeah.
Like the
I think it-
partners.
I think it must have been Umberly, right? Because they did it like a holy ritual, right?
Yeah.
And Umberly is a goddess of death.
Did Umberly bring you back, Olive? Or do we not
Actually?
know?
Could Kukundu have been like the chosen of Umberly like forever ago? Like Kukundu was like the olive of then for Umberly? Like Kukundu was supposed to wield the trident
chosen.
and whatnot. And then Zircon took it?
Well, I have a.
No, Zircon was the one who swam out of the depths with the trident. Right?
Zircon
Yes.
broke the trident.
And then no, and then a faction broke the trident, but I don't think it was Zircon.
Zircon took the trident. Yes, that's been confirmed.
Oh,
But he didn't break it, or he did break it.
In their history, they don't know what happened to it. You guys know that it was
Oh, okay.
broken and stored in the grip aisle.
No, we don't know who broke it.
You would have to
broke
assume
my
it was
trident?
Zircon and his faction.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, and they only got it back like recently.
Couple years
right?
ago.
Mhm.
Yeah.
and did they get it back with Jay Torrent? Maybe this like holy ritual was like because Unfortunate demise, soul was cast to the depths. His prayers were answered, though. So maybe his prayers of, like, bringing the trident back together repaired?
This is also very recent history.
Okay.
Could Kakundu be Olive?
I was kind of thinking
look
that
at- I
because
look
the
at Olive.
handwriting in the thing.
No,
was
no, no.
all his handwriting.
I think we're getting
In
confused.
the
Possible.
carpal tunnels.
The trident within the carpal tunnels. When MRPHD injected me, I blacked out, somehow stole the trident, put it together, brought it here, and left it with them.
Oh.
And then came back.
Oh.
Okay.
Shit.
I think
It's you.
What's me?
You. His soul was cast to the depth. His prayer was answered, and Kakundu returned.
You are Kakundu.
You returned. You brought the trident back.
No, I think this is because this is more recent. I met the accountant
A couple weeks ago.
weeks ago.
God.
I think because to see the accountant, you have to die. Somehow they felt me die and thought I was in trouble. So they did this ritual and called upon this high priest of Umberly.
But
Did
a
they
few
say
years
they
ago,
felt
with
you
that,
die?
Huh?
Sorry.
I was asking a few years ago. Would that line up with when you were injected?
Few years being what, like... Kate, how many years is that? Like 5?
For the trident or
Injection.
no? What are you asking, Darbs?
That that this excerpt, his soul was cast to the depths. That was in recent years.
This was recent. This seems like
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Oh, this seems like weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
The trident being stolen was like, years ago.
Okay.
Or sorry, taken and then brought here, years ago.
Okay.
And that's why he's the weird. Oh, there's her. And that's why he's the weird one, because he is Cocoon.
He's
now.
weird.
He's
He's a little freak.
well. Also, it was confirmed that their real names were hidden as a part of the Triton ancient traditions, and so the moniker that he gave you guys was the weird one because he could not give his official name until certain ceremonies took place, which we never got to.
It's okay.
Because we were ducking and diving. It's like, I'm not going with you. We're going to Atlantis. I don't want to go to Atlantis.
Want to go to Atlantis? Not yet.
I've got stuff to do.
Where did we get the capsules again? Sorry,
That's
Well.
ancient history. That's
Store. We got
The
them
store.
at a store.
We got
Oh,
him.
okay.
We got him at fucking.
you got them at
Who
7-Eleven.
put the fucking?
We got him at
who
7-Eleven.
Who put a portal to the bottom of the ocean in fucking fantasy 7-Eleven?
No, well, so the portal of the ocean was in the
Lost and Found.
found. Yes.
Somebody lost it while
And
gambling.
then we bought the pressure capsules in the well, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Can
That's crazy.
Can we ask Avaleth what this means?
Yes.
Yeah.
He comes
Is there
out.
a bell we can ring?
He comes out. He's like kind of bruised. He was like, I apologize. I got trapped under a really large piece of tablet, and I was back
Oh.
there for like 45 minutes. I'm sorry. I
You should
did.
have said something.
I did find this collapsible stone map, though, and you can able to see it's leather straps connecting different strips of stone that have a detailed map, an ancient primordial of the city of Toltonga.
Awesome.
As he hands that over, and he's like, I was crushed because I was reaching behind the large stone slab trying to grab this, and like in his like cut up and bruised hand he opens it, and it's a small little Triton wizard in a hat casting a spell.
Yes.
What do you call this? You call it Fuck, I couldn't come
This
up
is
with a
stone.
joke fast enough.
It's made of stone. Do you have stone where you're from? Or is it only
No.
sand and beaches?
There's
That's
no
my
stone.
lord.
There's no
There's
stone.
something called
There's
wood. and
no
I'd point to
stone
the-
where you
There's
come
no
from?
Stone. Mm-mm.
We always
We have-
knew that you would use it
We
all.
only have rare ancient earth minerals, but that's about it.
Rare, ancient, like what?
Salt.
Salt? Do you build your homes and cities of salt? Nothing but
Pillars.
salt licks for as far as the eye can see.
And wood.
And wood. Like what ships are made of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
We
Is
also
it-
have
Do you know that what
trees.
ships are made of grow in these pillars that sprout these it's plants. You know what plants are. Yeah. Duh.
And then
It's like if seaweed was hard.
Now you're
and we
speaking.
also have
You think
we have seashells that grow from trees, and we have
Listen,
leather books that
I-
grow from trees.
Look,
I know
I'm
most of your plants
I-
are based
I feel-
around
I'm
thermic
130 years
vents.
old. Think you can pull the wool over my eyes? Trees don't exist. That grows from the ground. The ground is rock and salt and sand. Nothing
I,
grows from there.
We don't have rock. We
I
don't have
druid
rock.
craft.
Our ground is rock. I know what rock is.
I druid craft a little tree, a little bonsai tree in my hand. I give it to him.
He eats it. The first thing he does.
Good fiber.
Your food is disgusting.
That's not food. I druid craft a peach.
He takes it. You couldn't build a ship with this.
Eat it.
He throws it and it just floats in the air.
I swim after it. I eat it.
He
I'm
looks
never
over and
gonna
goes-
let food go to waste.
I heard you all being very confused about ancient Triton history.
Well,
Yeah.
I felt very bad about lying to the historian. So as her was spouting all this nonsense, I told him the truth about that there is stone and there are trees, but they grow fruits, not books.
He goes, 130 years and still having the coral pulled over my eyes. Anyway,
I believe it was meant to be in jest.
Sorry,
Very
we were
funny.
doing bits.
oh, it's all right.
They were doing bits.
We have that down here as well. That seemed to have translated.
Do you also have improv groups?
Only on Wednesdays and Fridays.
Oh.
We do use the Gregorian calendar down here, even though
There
we
is
don't have a
a-
sun or
Stop
day-night
it.
cycle.
Fin days.
What does your circadian
Wet
rhythm
days.
look like?
We just kind of catch Z's whenever we can. Napping is a really big hobby here.
You have a lot of
Siestas.
siestas. I was
Yes.
about to say
Very much so.
We had them
that culture survived going to the
Yeah.
bottom of the ocean.
yeah.
Only the good ones.
Were there any other
Yes, we had more pressing questions than. Although this is what I've told you is useful knowledge of
Very much so.
the surface.
It's good to know
uh,
what resources are up there.
If you'll forgive the intrusion, I couldn't help but notice the tablet you were working on about
Yes.
Jasper Torrent.
Somber look on his face as he says, a sad passing. Several weeks ago, he was always the most hopeful of us all. He believed in... Points to you, he knows who you are. And he goes, he believed in you. And
What's that, buddy?
his faith was so strong. And everyone believes in you. He was motivational. Perhaps there are those who have a conflict of faith, but there is a strong contingent which believe that you can deliver us from our seclusion.
What are you gonna do if you're no longer secluded?
Rebuild. Zurigo and Ivorus. We assume they must have been razed to the ground by any number of ungrateful persons when Totonga sunk beneath the waves.
In a sense, yes, it was that. That is why we are here. Once the queen gives me the trident, I aim to use it to destroy the ungrateful ones who have destroyed Zerigo.
He smiles and he says, I'm surprised that such people would still be an issue so many centuries later, but you wish to slaughter non-believers.
In a sense, yes.
Perhaps it is said more gently on the surface.
Some would say this one believes too much.
You'll have our support then.
Your support for now is more than enough. If it's any consolation, I saw Jasper's soul when he went. And when he came back.
He looks a bit confused and says, I have no doubt that you observed his sacrifice. But he is reunited with his ancestors in the depths, their souls swimming in the darkness below.
Yes. And I believe there's been a misunderstanding in your texts. I did not know I was going to die when I did. I met with a god of death, so I should have assumed that that would be the case, but I was in no danger.
Now, to convey what you just told this man, is that the sacrifice of the Prince of Toltonga was worthless. Not like you are being cruel, not like you're being insulting, but that is what you just said, is that you did not need the help of those that sacrificed themselves to save you.
I am deeply sorry for the losses you withstood.
I gotta make a roll. That is a nat one. You look at him and he just goes blank. As if he is in disbelief at what you just said. As he just mentioned that Jasper Torrent was, or Jay Torrent was beloved and was an excellent beacon of morale for the people down here who have been trapped beneath the barrier for thousands of years. And I think as you mention that, and as you apologize, he just narrows his eyes and he looks you right in the face and says, "Get out."
Take the map and the mini. And before I go, I just say, your queen does not believe that I am her. Maybe she is wrong. Maybe she is right. Who's to say?
He looks down as you guys are like exiting the shop, And he kind of grabs onto the cloth curtains and the wooden slats that he uses as doors for his shop, and he says, Umberly is... And he shuts it, and the store is closed off to you.
He got real mad there at the end. What happened? What?
Yeah, a conversation which, by the way, nobody else can understand.
Mhm.
You okay?
I hand
what just
the
happened?
I hand the mini to her.
Thanks. I'm gonna put this somewhere. And I put it in my pocket.
I most definitely made a mistake. But hopefully for the betterment of their history.
So, correct me if I'm wrong here. They want you to bring them back up to the surface. And this is
Yes.
a conquering nation, right? Didn't they expand, and that was part of why the trident got broken?
The history we received was fractured.
Okay.
I'm unsure.
I'm just saying, bringing a whole nation of isolationists back into the political sphere.
Well, the All-God Cleric is inhabiting their home.
Yeah, no, fuck him, get rid of him. But like, there are people there who are not, like, the druids are not. I know that dude bitch slapped me in front of everybody, and it was really embarrassing for me. But they don't deserve to die. Most of the people there, except for the fuckers, a lot of them I don't think got a choice. Like the silent chorus or choir. And Yorda's family is still up there. There's a lot of innocents that can.
I'm not going to tell them to raise the ground, Mud. I know there are innocents on the surface. That's not why we're here. We're here to get this weapon and kill the All-God Cleric.
Okay.
And once that's done, I will tell the Tritons to live in harmony with those that live on the surface, or to not raise it to the ground.
Insight check.
Sure.
Whoa.
14.
I also rolled a 14 persuasion.
I think meets it beats it. Is that our rule?
But I don't know
Well,
who's meeting who's
it's
beaten.
different. It's different when it's like party to party, I think.
Hmm.
It's much more what people want, I think.
She is telling the truth here, AJ, what you can infer. She doesn't really know how that's gonna work, but she does mean it.
She believes it in her heart of hearts that everything will work out.
Yep. Precisely.
We don't know what it is that they want beyond going back to the surface. When we go for this ceremony, we could talk to Mariana. I'm sure they must understand that things have changed.
Well, if they keep talking about the old ways of Umberly, isn't like the oldest way of Umberly the like peaceful worship of the still water. Listen,
There are-
I'm no theology major.
There are
Many.
there are two interpretations. Well, two main interpretations. And DM just corrected. Are
Yeah.
the old ways what like Quara and Jordan talked about, or is the old ways what these people do?
These people. And the reason why I say that is because
Yeah.
these guys are older than any
Yeah.
civilization that you know of within the palm of the
Yeah.
fist.
Yeah.
So maybe if we are able to bring the city back to the surface, they will understand things have changed, and we will teach them the way things are now.
Okay.
The only way that's gonna work is if we demolish it from the top down with the queen and her. She's the one that has these ideologies and is putting them on the people. Is this correct? If you get rid of the top leader and replace it with somebody who can bring about or proclaim a different way,
I mean,
like
we're
Koron or Jordan.
getting like really into the weeds about morale. Like, I am. Listen, it kind of freaks me the fuck out that I'm acting a little bit like I'm the moral compass of this group, so it's kind of killing me. I just want to make sure that the choices we make, I don't know. I just want to make sure that you guys are safe. And that the choices we make to the best of our abilities and what we can and can't control, that we, I don't know. I don't want to tell you people what to do. I need a second. I'm overstimulated. Mud's gonna go float and sit and freak out a little bit.
I hope it doesn't come to regicide. Given that the city is sheltered, I like to think they would defer to people who have been on the surface most recently.
I don't think that we should condemn them to the depths forever just because we're afraid of what they might do.
Yes. We are on a tight schedule.
Yes.
I don't have all the answers. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 2 hours. Let's just do what we came here to do and hope we can come back to this place, or that this place can come back to us. Because while I may have alienated the historian, I do want to learn more about this city.
And as you say that, Olive, you are able to hear from the ziggurat as a whale call comes out, another sonar message from the Trident, as all of the population of Thotonga begins to move out of their homes and shops and begins to swim towards the ziggurat.
Right on time.
Right.
Is there anything else that wishes to be said?
I'm just gonna squeeze your hand and give you bardic inspiration.
Thank you. All of you. You did not have to come here with me, and you did. And I'm eternally grateful for that. And I hope it's worth your while.
Frankly, that was the easiest decision to make. I'm not bugged about that one. I'm right here. I'm with you to the end, you know? It's the rest of the bullshit, you know. It's not you.
Thank you.
I give you guidance. Lock that in.
And with that, you guys begin to swim over to the ziggurat as the ceremony calls you in. And we'll take a very quick break.
Eee!
Ladies and gentlemen, fun so far?
Oh yeah!
Yes.
Bud is having a profound existential crisis of who put me in charge? I don't want to be in charge
here?
What the fuck is happening? I have a 4th grade education. I should not be in charge.
Whoa, 4th grade? Ow. Marty
What's
Pants
that
over here.
like?
Harry didn't know when up before.
I can only count to 4.
He goes up that high?
There's more past 0? Whoa.
Harry knows handfuls.
I sure do.
Harry's one of those people
Self-taught?
like. Have you seen where it's like, oh, kids are so dumb, but then you put it in like weed math, and then they're
Yep.
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
the jinglies and shinies.
Exactly.
Trying to find. So yeah, wild. But we will be back very shortly with the ceremony with the ziggurat. So everyone, go stretch, pop your hips, get some water, get some snacks. We'll see you soon in a couple minutes. Peace out, guys.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
We're back.
Buh.
Okay.
We're back.
Buh.
We died so many
Bus.
times.
We were doing
We died so many
memes.
times.
We died 8 times without AJ, Nico.
What?
We TPK'd 8 times over. We had an
No.
octuple ATPK.
What?
Wait, how do you... Oh, here we go. Copy.
Hill-tacular.
Okay. But as you already, we were to hop back in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, killer. Then with that, you guys swim back towards the center of the city and begin to descend down the ziggurat at the Temple of Toltonga. You follow the waves of Tritons as they enter into all the various entrances, as they all seem to just understand the significance of this ceremony and exactly where to go. As you descend, you go into the throne room again. You go into the side chambers, the stairways leading down, all of which you have seen before. You bypass where the All-God Cleric's collection room would have been, and you keep descending down until you reach the lowest possible section of the temple. And where you expect to see the healing bathing chambers that were within the Temple of Zurigo, here, the bottom of the temple opens up to a large hole that leads into another great chasm in the earth. You guys were not at the bottom of the ocean. Rather, the temple was resting on some kind of outcropping that then underneath it led into a further drop. To describe to you the environment that you come into. Give me 1 second, the music's fucking up for me.
Why do you come?
Why do you-
2077.
You're able to see that this is almost a direct drop into this pitch black chasm. You're able to see the different like crystals and bioluminescent like algae have been collected to make sure that there's some light down here for the participants to be able to see what is happening. But underneath, like past where this like ceremony is set to take place, inky black water. For how long, who knows? You're able to see that, you know, the city is resting on the tip of something, the temple's resting on the tip of something, and we're going to call this kind of stretch going down into infinite nothing, the gullet. And peering down as you continue to swim down, AJ will say that you're being, like, carried down, like, kind of helped out by some of the citizens, by your friends. You're able to see that there is a flat section of like this chasm wall that has a large circular stone outcropping hanging off like over this distance going down. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't, I can share an owlbear map that we might not be using.
Ooh.
Want me to do that? Okay. Everybody, quick, do bits while I set this up. Okay.
So what did I miss about stone boobs?
Yeah, so we're thinking of putting stones on AJ in the boobish area. So that we could tell the queen that that's her son because they only have stones down here.
And so her son got breast implants?
Or it could be...
Her son got gender-affirming care. I will thank you very much.
Or he could have rock-hard shoulder blades or a rock-hard cock. So you choose out of the three.
Well, it sounds like you chose boobs.
I chose tits, but everybody can have their say. This is a democracy here. On AJ's body, I guess.
On AJ's body.
AJ, what would you like on your body?
I mean, I'm open to anything, you know. I take whatever I can get.
Yeah, just goes to show that gender does not equate to sex.
Clearly not.
You're right. Okay.
You could have all three if you want. Or you could have like stone teeth.
I like that idea.
Doesn't
Like
have a
veneers.
I don't
mouth.
know if the stone is the main part that we have to be worried about. You seem
He
very...
doesn't have a mouth. He doesn't. No, he does because he has that dragon jaw.
Yeah. So he's like, he could be like Mr. Beast with the veneers.
What's up,
veneers.
people?
Why is
I'm Mr.
everything-
Beast.
Why does everything come back to Mr.
all
Beast
comes
and
back
his
to Mr.
fucking
Beast.
veneers?
Wait, it was always Mr. Beast?
Was the
I'm
whole
Mr.
time.
Beast.
Was.
I'm gonna give 80 people gender-affirming care, but it's with rocks.
Anyway, flat outcropping that then leads to a circular jut that hangs over top of this infinite sea. Make sense?
Yeah.
Can everybody see what I mean with that?
Owlbear.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm not going to use this map, so if things begin to change, I'm not going to update it unless we need to go over to a combat, okay?
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Let me get everything
Okay.
back up on my end here.
That's a lot of guards.
Yes, so...
The map is very beautiful for those who cannot see it.
Oh, yeah.
Watching
Very
this,
loud.
Drew
You
did
don't
such
even
a
know
good
what you're missing out
job.
on. It's, yeah. Shout out to Dungeon
How many
Rocks.
eyeballs?
Bald.
So many eyeballs.
So many eyeballs.
So at the
You
center...
only heard me say balls.
So at the center of this like circular stone outcropping, you're able to see that like a very barren holy site has been erected, and you can watch like all of like the citizens, like thousands of Tritons, dive towards this like holy area, and they begin to seat themselves into very rough, like elevated pews that curve to look out towards like the cliff edge, the holy site, and the infinite kind of depths below. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So right at the edge of like the circular stone outcropping, overlooking the abyss, there's like a private worship area for higher members of the clergy or like honored guests, and you're able to see like stairs ascending maybe like 5 feet up to an elevated platform with an altar on it. And like the altar is like covered in like coral and like urchins and shit like that. It has like, it's like cracked. There's like a lot of like imperfections with it. But you're all able to recognize this, Olive especially. strikingly similar in its design to the altar in the mausoleum of the carpal tunnels.
It is.
And as you notice that, you were able to notice as the big one, the small one, the smart one, and the weird one, they join into like the small little, like basically there is a, like between the cliffs and the circular outcropping, there's like a small, like maybe 10-foot wide bridge, and they take up a position right at this bridge, two on either side, as you all begin to arrive, as Mariana in her enormous jellyfish-esque dress, trident still on her back, floats down and takes her place by the altar before swimming up upon the rock towards you as you land. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna give Olive guidance.
You gave me guidance already. I haven't used it,
Oh.
but thank you.
Do you still have advantage? Did I do enhance ability on you? Or no?
I
To give you advantage on charisma checks?
think you did, yeah, when we got here.
Okay. That's a going.
Can I make a general insight check about what the vibe of the room is?
Like
Sure,
Dark Academia.
go ahead.
Or what the... or like... What are the emotions going on in the holy site?
Sure, okay.
21.
Oh, with a 21, as you look out to the Triton civilians and some of the guards, you're able to get emotions communicate without even needing language. You're able to see excitement. You're able to see maybe some doubt in some people, but largely excitement for the ceremony that is about to take place.
Excuse me. I guess I'll find a seat in the pews. I'm not gonna assume to approach the altar until addressed.
Okay, taking a seat at the pews. What are the rest of you doing?
I'll follow Olive to the pews.
Pews.
And just in case, I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself,
Okay.
which lasts an hour and increases like my movement.
Okay. Long Strider makes it. I will. If I forget about that, just let me know if you pop off with that. Got it. The rest of you.
I'm also gonna just follow Olive and Cowrie to the pews.
Okay.
Stick with the group.
Could I do like a quick We said the weird one we thought was Kahunu.
Kakundu is the weird one. He's the one that talks
Kakundu.
like this.
This.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. All right, I'm just gonna follow into the pews.
Okay. Pews. What's good, bro?
What's up?
Saw.
So.
You just came from watching Fantastic Four.
Is that what they do in Fantastic Four? Okay. I just feel like
They only.
I just
they
feel like
only-
a
Marvel
rock.
Rifles brain rot. You wouldn't understand.
They only show Fantastic Four down in Atlantis.
It's the only thing you can watch before they let you out.
Exactly.
This is where they
It's
come
all-
from.
yeah,
This
this
is
is
the
where they come from.
warehouse.
This is the warehouse.
Hey, they are called the First Men, so.
The Triton warehouse.
The Triton.
But AJ, anything else?
No, follow the group.
Pews, got it, and Mud. Pews,
Yep.
got it. Pews. All of you go to the pews.
Pew pew.
You.
And Mariana passes in between these four. Passes in between the big, small, weird, and smart one. And approaches each of you as you guys kind of sit there as the crowd around you is silent. And as again, thousands of people in these pews, royal, like the guards of the Torrent family of the city, called away from the bastions in the walls of the city as they begin to file in as well. As Mariana approaches each of you, Olive specifically, and she comes up and she says to you, "The ceremony is to begin soon. It is not necessary, but you may have a companion by your side if you so choose."
For what purpose?
Supporting you, enabling this transition. I shall have Kakundu by my side.
Can I make an insight check on her?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. What are you looking for?
Just based on what I know of Umberly and what these people are about, like what she means by transition and like support.
Insight check if you want to get her vibe. I'll say if you want to know more about like what this ceremony is going to be, I'm going to need a religion check. Because that would get, does that make sense? It's like you're asking two questions, yeah.
Yeah. I'll make it insight.
Okay.
That. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty
Nice.
20 on
You
insight
have
on her.
guidance still.
Yep.
That is more than enough. I definitely saved the guidance though.
Okay.
What I will say, as you focus on her, the emotional beat that you can get is that she is... There's a sense of dread about her, as there's it's clearly going to be some kind of like, like as she said, like there's this transition of power in some kind of way, as she's clearly going to like lose something, which it's causing her a lot of grief. Basically, a lot of this is happening very suddenly for her. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry, you said the primary emotion is like not doubt, just like despair.
Despair is dread is a pretty good
dread.
word, yeah.
Okay. I don't think Olive has let go of Carrie's hand as we've been making our way over here. So she'll look at their entwined hands and look up at them and say, "Will you?"
Always.
Give them a kiss on their hand. Say, "Thank you." And I'll look back to the queen.
She looks at Cowrie, looks at you. She nods, and she says, "Follow me now. We may begin." And silence is cast over the people within the pews as Mariana begins to swim very gently, very slowly, towards the bridge, towards the circular outcropping, stopping just for a moment to look to the big one, small one, and smart one before finally coming to the weird one, Kakundu, and she nods, Kakundu nods back, and follows her towards the altar.
I follow them, still holding Carrie's hand.
As you follow You cross this bridge, you approach this altar, and the water, the coldest you have felt. The frigid cold surrounding you here, we're getting to like maybe 33 degrees Fahrenheit now. And all currents stop as Mariana, Kakundu, Olive, Cowrie stand at this altar looking over into the infinite depths below you. And Mariana has prepared a speech. May I speak?
Of course.
Yes, yes. Any questions before I begin? No? Okay, no problem. Change the music real quick. She turns. She addresses her people and says, "We gather here once again to bear witness to Umberlee's will. We are simply travelers swept away by her grand currents. From the depths we emerged, and to the depths we returned." And again, all in ancient primordial. Cowrie, not a single word pulled from what exactly she's saying. The rest of you, no idea. But the thousands of Tritons surrounding you all echo the phrase, "From the depths we emerged, and to the depths we returned." A religious ceremony has begun, clearly. "If it be her will, today is my last day as your queen. For I have served my purpose, leading and protecting each of you to the best of my ability. If it be her will," and she looks to you, Olive, and gestures, "your new queen stands before you, ready to lead you to salvation. But Umberlee has made it so that Olivine would be tested on her journey here. And more than once, Olivine has refused our call, delaying her journey to this grand hidden city. And even when honored by a blood sacrifice by honored priest Kakundu, as he called her home, she refused. So now, to ensure her dedication, we must be bonded in our most ancient ceremony." And you're able to watch as Kakundu and Mariana raise their hands up, and they bow their heads and begin to pray. Olive, Cowrie, what do you do?
I look at Olive.
Oh, is Kate frozen?
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Like the worst time! Her Zoom froze. Okay.
Oh, okay. We're just bowing our heads in prayer.
If the
Intense
internet
note-taking going
if the internet fucks us here, we might have to come back later. Okay.
She's back.
Hello, sorry.
Oh, no,
all
you-
good. I
you were
see
all
you.
good.
Crashed. Zoom crashed.
Oh, more than okay.
Stupid Zoom, you interrupted the story.
Interrupted the story, bro. What did you not hear?
That we must be bonded in the most ancient ritual.
Yes. And Mariana and Kakundu bow their heads and pray. And I was asking what you and Cowrie would do as they do this.
I think I'd follow their lead, also bow in prayer, and like I'd tilt my head towards theirs and like just whisper the translation of what she's been saying so far.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Cowrie understanding as the translation coming through. You guys are able to hear the as the trident hums on Mariana's back. And you are able to watch as a wisp of a current elevates something out of the depths towards you. And you are able to watch as a piece of sharpened sea glass emerges out of the infinite depths below you and places itself onto the altar. And looking at this altar, Olive, I need a religion check, DC 13.
Okay. Doesn't count. That's a 15.
15? Looking at the altar, as the sea glass is placed upon it, words appear to you, but only to you. And you're able to recognize them as your own handwriting. To recap what the message back in the carpal tunnel said, it said, "To the depths, where the sun cannot touch, a mountain of all words. On the tip, there is the union of what was and what is now." The message on the altar in front of you, at the depths of the sea, says, "A schism mended, calming or unsettling, tranquility or stillness, life or death. A choice shall be made." Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As this curved blade of sea glass is placed onto the altar, you realize that it's perfectly clear and it's been shaped by the sea for thousands of years to create this perfect artifact. And you're able to watch as Mariana takes the blade in her hand. She turns and looks out at her people, and she holds the blade up high as heads begin to drop. Mariana begins to cry. And as her tears mix with the still water around her, adding more salt to the sea, Kukundu comes up behind her and places a hand on her shoulder. And eyes locked, she nods, still crying. And she pulls the blade up, and she slices her own hand. And crimson begins to mix with like the navy waters all around you as a slight current pulls her blood to the depths of the gullet. And she stands there bleeding just for a minute. Any reaction to this? Yes, Mud. And everyone else in the peanut gallery, yes.
Could I make like a possible religion check to see, because like certain religious practices have like routines of like, if you're doing like a sacrificial lamb, there's gonna be maybe more patterns for that versus one that's like more of like giving a Eucharist or something like that. Can I do a religion check to get the what maybe this is all building up to, or what patterns of religious iconography I can understand here?
I'll say we'll get to it. Okay.
Okay.
And she bleeds. Olive, Cowrie, any reaction?
I think I'll whisper to Mariana in ancient primordial. You don't have to lose him again.
Hold on. Okay. Insane. Wait a minute. I'm gonna need a persuasion check very quickly. Wow.
You get advantage.
Yep.
You get advantage, baby.
I know. Thank you. Okay.
DC is gonna be I'm gonna say an 11. And the reason is because I just rolled a 2 on the die.
That is a 19.
Yes.
As she bleeds, as something sucks her blood, as it begins trailing down to the depths, she looks to you, as this is obviously an interruption, but what an empathetic thing to say. As she looks at you, and as the blade kind of comes up once again, she hesitates, and you have bought yourself more time to speak. What do you say?
I saw his soul as it went. And I do not want his sacrifice to be in vain and for it to happen a second time. You and your son can live on the surface together.
You're able to watch, like, the primal protective nature of a mother come out as she, like, puts the blade down on the altar and, like, approaches you very quickly and grabs you, like, by your lapel, and says, "But I won't live with my son now, will I? His soul is in the depths and the stillness, meandering around with the thousands that have been lost. He's within Umberlee's grasp now."
Then if I am Umberlee's chosen, I can ask her to bring it back.
She pushes you away and says, "Don't you even fucking try. Don't even say the words."
If it will keep the two of you alive here, I will do whatever it is in my power to try.
You're able to watch as Kakundu kind of comes up to you, and he goes,
"Olive, it is okay."
And looks over to Cowrie and says,
"Our lives were forfeit the moment we stepped onto this platform."
No. That is not how I want to rule.
Mariana steps back in, and Mariana says, "You aren't ruling yet. You don't have the authority to make such rules."
But I put that back together, did I not?
"And you left it in my care."
Because for some reason I trusted you. I trusted you would take care of it and hold it for me until I came back. And I did.
She,
not by your call, of my own.
She pushes you hard so that you are now, and you are floating over the abyss, as she follows you there, as the trains around Mud, AJ, and her begin to get very agitated, as you're able to watch as guards begin kind of like putting hands on weapons, like clearly ready to attack you guys if anything goes south.
I point to specifically the piece of driftwood that attaches the trident. That is mine. Or was supposed to be mine. But I trusted you to hold it for me. And I'm here to reclaim it, to return you to the shores, to your home.
So good. So good. I'm in disbelief. As Cowrie, you are left on the altar next to Kakundu, who is fully ready to give his life for this ceremony. What is your reaction to all of this as Olive is up there, speech checking her way into saving your life?
I'm going to take out the Dame Slayer. And I want to say to Kakundu, why would Umberly choose Olive to wield the trident if she just wanted her to give herself over to the depths? And I'm going to, not the Dame Slayer, Full Thoughted Tur's loot.
There you go. I was waiting for it. You're all good.
And I want to underscore everything that Olive is saying with this kind of like pulsing, droning, like plucking of the strings that sounds like the waves crashing on the shore over and over again. And that and I look up at Olive.
As, without language again, this supportive melody begins to be played. Olive, anything else that you wish to say to Mariana, or do you wish to hear her response? Hi, Herb.
Oh my god.
You're so close.
Not safe for work, Herb. Not safe for work, Herb.
Jump scare Herb.
Oh.
Aw.
Hello, Herb. I'll look at her and like put my hands up and say, I know we got off on the wrong foot, and for that, I am forever apologetic. But you must understand, I don't have much time. We don't have much time here, or we will be lost to the depths. I do not wish to take your place and for you to suffer another pain. I wish to reclaim what she believes is mine, to destroy the forces that have inhabited your home, and to restore it to you, and to restore her teachings as they are now.
She takes the trident off her back. You and her floating in this empty, still sea, infinity below you. And she says,
You deny our blood ritual invitations. You deny this ceremony where we were to be bonded by sacrifice and by blood. And now you wish to appeal to me by faith. My son killed himself for you. And without any dedicated action, you want me to believe that you are worthy of this. And you even refuse the ritual. You won't even let me put my own son's body to rest.
What do you want to say?
Let me prove myself in the way that I wish to lead. Not in blood.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I need you to give me a persuasion check.
Mm.
And this is going to be a DC 25.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You get one shot at this
Okay.
because you wish to prove yourself, as you said, in the way in which you want to lead.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, for that 25, what is your persuasion modifier?
A +7.
+7. You have advantage. And I will say that as Mariana's holding this trident, as the water ripples around you two, all assistance, magical or otherwise, is blocked. Whatever you have right now will work, but it's not like guidance, bardic inspiration. Those cannot be actively cast. If you were storing them, you may use them. Yes, Gab.
What about the two from the ship?
I do have one from the ship.
Yes. Anything, but it's not like someone can jump in and give the help action or like anything like that. This is going to be one advantage roll with your modifier and anything you want to add on, and you gotta hit a 25. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Do you still have the bardic from earlier?
No, I used that earlier.
Okie doke.
Okay.
All right.
Can I flip my coin?
You already had advantage.
Okay. Then. Can I regain Tides of Chaos? May I surge to regain Tides of Chaos?
Oh, absolutely, 1,000,000%, 1,000,000%.
Okay. So, do I roll with advantage again?
I will say because you're surging right now, you're gonna roll
Yeah.
again. I want you to give me your surge first, though. Okay.
Okie dokie.
I'm sorry, this is getting in the weeds.
No, I'm getting in the weeds. I want to succeed. What the fuck is that?
We are in the weeds with you.
Cannot tell you.
78.
This is so high stakes right now.
I'm shaking.
If this doesn't work, Kaori dies.
Oh,
I've got Revivify! It's fine! I've got Revivify!
Fine.
I'll fight God! We'll fight God!
I'll swim away so fast.
Fun doggy paddling away.
As you cast light, where do you cast light to?
I don't think it's not even. I don't think I cast light. I think I'm just calling on anything is whatever is there, and I think not through the casting of the spell, my circlet just glows.
Oh, okay, got it. So your circlet just glows, and this like olivine, this like emerald light begins to shine, like in tune with the crystals and the algae, and you were able to feel like the currents that took that glass dagger up from the depths and presented it on the altar. You're able to feel more of those begin to trail like up your fingers, up your shoulders, and you're actually able to feel them dig their ways like into your tear ducts to behind your eyes, and you're able to feel like an insane connection to Umberly as you have advantage on all wisdom checks for the next hour. As your perception, as like you become part of the sea momentarily, as you are acutely aware of all creatures, bipedal, amphibian, fish, whatever they're called, in the sea. Amphibians are frogs, but whatever.
Okay. So now
You get one more roll.
it says you gain advantage.
I'm gonna say you get one more roll. Okay?
So two dice or one dice?
So it's gonna be one die.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that you are able to, whatever you rolled for that bardic and guidance that you used, those numbers will apply as well.
Okay, I only used a guidance, because that's all I had.
So what was the number on the guidance?
1.
1, so you would add that to your, so it's 1 plus your modifier.
Okay.
Okay. Plus 8, correct?
Yes.
DC 25. In order for this to work, it has to be a 17 or higher. With no bardic.
Okay. No. That's a 13.
13 plus 8, correct?
It's a 13 total.
Ooh. Mariana hears your words and hears you say that you wish to lead by your actions. You wish to prove yourself in that way. And Mariana, she and she turns away from you and begins floating back towards Cowrie and Kakundu in the altar. And
I swim after her.
You swim after her. And you, as you swim after her, I need you to give me a strength saving throw, DC 18, as she takes the trident, points it towards you, and casts a spell on you.
Okay. Me one sec. Can I counterspell this?
Okay, we're getting deep into it. All right. Now, we are getting very close to combat. I will let you know that, okay?
I know.
All right. Counterspell. This is going to be a 4th level spell that she is casting.
Okay.
This is going to be, a 14.
I'll counterspell at 4th level.
4th level? Passes immediately, right?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay, you counterspell immediately, and you continue to swim after her as she points the trident back at you, and you're able to feel a wave of water hit you, the still water being disrupted as it tries to like blow you back to your position over the abyss, and you are able to watch as the currents are absorbed into the light of your circlet and become part of this like new vascular system like leading into your eyes as you continue to swim after her. As like again, everybody in the crowd is now like on their feet, not sure what exactly is gonna happen in the next couple seconds. Olive, you got, what do you say?
Please. Take me instead. If you need a sacrifice, take me. If it is Amberly's will, I will come back as myself. Do not take the lives of your son and my love. Take mine.
Olive, only a few short sessions ago being chastised for selfish actions, now pronouncing love, pronouncing this dedication to her crew, as Mariana takes the knife in her hand and turns back to you with it in an ice pick grip, with the blade pointed towards you, as she says, "If you're to return, if you are her chosen, then you'd emerge from the gullet once again, as if nothing happened. But I doubt that you would emerge empty-handed." She swims closer to you. She takes the trident out and she flips it around in her hand so again, it is also in an ice pick grip. It's tri-horned spikes pointed towards you as she says, "Let's not delay then." And with one strong throw, she casts the trident down into the depths as it disappears into the darkness below you. And with the other hand, she opens her fist and she presents you the blade.
Can I say one last thing?
Yes.
If we are to be bonded by the ancient rituals, come with me. And you will see.
Mariana looks at you. You can see she's been crying this whole time. She looks back at Kakundu. She steps over to him. She puts a hand on his shoulder as he just kind of nods towards her. She walks back over to the edge by the altar. And she goes, "Why not?" And with one slice, she cuts her own throat. And you watch as the currents begin taking the crimson away from her neck, as they begin to grab her body and drag it down towards the depths, towards the trident. The knife begins to fall with her until a current catches it and places it back on the altar.
I'll look to Cowrie.
You have to promise you'll come back.
I will. I promised before. And I did. And I'm promising you again that I will.
You don't, I'll come find you anyway.
I know. Just keep playing your beautiful music.
Be safe, please.
I will. Go to the others. I don't want you to see this.
I'll kiss the back of your hand. I'll turn and go to the others.
Once I see them go, And then I turn my back, facing away from the crowd. I go to the altar, take the blade, and do exactly what the queen did.
The cleanness of the cut almost makes it painless, as you're able to see puffs of crimson begin to mix with the navy light, the navy water around you. As you fall off of this platform away from the altar, and you begin to sink. And as you turn, as you are now facing back up with your eyes gazing towards where the city is, where the barrier is, where the shore is miles above you, you watch as the last remaining light is almost pulled away, as you are unsure if your eyes begin to close or if the darkness envelops you completely, as Olive disappears into the depths. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
No!
Ladies and gentlemen, we all having a stressful time?
Stupid fucking dice.
Moss called it. It was like, this is a sacrifice. I said, should have brought the storekeeper. Should have been a NATO situation all over again. You picked Calorie.
You had to pick the love of your life, didn't you?
Because it's what I would do!
Oh my god. That went exactly backwards of how it was supposed to go.
How
is it supposed to go?
You wanted Calorie to die?
No. Okay, here were the two paths that I thought up. And let it be completely honest right now. I hope this is an excellent example of a DM fucking winging it. Because the moment that all of us like, wait, no, I'm like, all right, let's rock. Let's do this shit. Because let me tell you something. On the Google Doc, because you know, I gotta write some stuff down. On the Google Doc that I was reading from, she cuts her hand, and then one line later, and the next line was, she slashes Kakundu's throat as well. Like, literally, you stopped me right at the finish line. That's crazy. And now we might just do a misadventures about it. We might have to, specifically because the next session is going to be, I don't know what's gonna happen because I didn't get this far.
Hey, me neither, man. The dice were not dicing, so I had to Hail Mary.
That was crazy. Oh my god, if I had a nickel for every time Olive died in this campaign, I'd have 3 nickels.
3 nickels.
Which is weird.
It's a lot, but it's weird that it happened thrice.
Yeah, and now you gotta go have a chat. Oh yeah, and also, by the way, Mud and her and AJ just watched all that happen.
Oh, we watched you die.
With by the way, no language. There were no
I told Calorie the first part of the speech. Y'all are smart. You can infer context clues from that.
Yeah,
Mud this whole time was just leaning over. Mud this whole time was just leaning over to her going, it's a fucking sacrifice. Why are we up there? It's a fucking sacrifice. What are we doing? What is it? What are we doing?
Hers like on the edge of her seat about to rage and kill everyone, but we're working on it.
Yeah,
I was about to unleash a 4th level spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest right now. There's a bit of the reason that you guys aren't being attacked right now is because there's a bit of a power vacuum because Olive's dead, and the Queen's dead, and the Prince is dead.
Wait, the Prince is dead?
No, he's not dead yet.
No, Jay Torrin is dead.
Oh, right.
So also, just to clarify that, by the way, Jay Torrent's soul left his body and Kakundu came into it. It was a soul trade as like this like old god of Umberly, like your soul becoming part of the waves. If you want to, you can trade your life to bring somebody else back. Kakundu is ancient Umberly. I'm talking like, I'm talking like during the expansion. If you got, I don't know if this was ever confirmed, but Warun from the tablet that you guys read is the same Warun that is the big one. That was the soul that was brought back and put into his body.
Okay.
So, Could the queen
Okay.
bring J Torrent back if she really wanted to?
No, so the problem is that the issue is she can't just pull her son's soul up out of the depths, because like it has to be some kind of like very significant like religious ritual, and clearly there is like a conflict in her mind of I want to rule and lead, and I also want my son. She could probably bring her son back by killing herself and bringing her son back. That isn't what she wants, though. You know what I mean?
I am going to sit at the edge of the gullet and wait.
You're gonna play your song, you're gonna play your beautiful ocean waves.
And I'm gonna play
Playing
my
Ocean
music,
Eyes.
and I'm gonna
Play-
sit here, and I'm gonna wait.
I was about to text you to just nuke the place. I was ready for
I-
it. Atlantis is
I
fucking
I
gone.
was considering it.
Atlantis is fucking gone.
I was like, the moment that you said like I pull out the Dame Slayer, I was like, okay, there's a slight chance that's what she meant. There's also a large chance that she's going to nuke this offering spot.
Oh, I was thinking of it, and I would.
So yeah.
Maybe I still will. If Olive doesn't come back, might as well.
I also love the idea that Cowrie's like, well, we have 58 minutes till the pills run out, and at minute 1, if we don't have her back, I'm just gonna kill everybody here.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
never-
like a plan.
And then we're gonna hop in the porthole and leave.
Yep.
We have to get back to the porthole, though.
I have the
Have it ripped
porthole.
it out of the
Yeah.
ship. Yeah.
So us three can get out.
You can nuke the place and then hop in.
Yeah, and
Maybe.
and also
Maybe.
Mariana can use the trident as a spellcasting focus. So there is like some bloodline shit going on here of like, oh, other people can use these weapons, and like Olive's family stretching back for so long. Like this is like the most like religious we're getting, because also the next arc is Cowboy, so it's gonna get a lot less serious than
Yeehaw!
Oh,
But yes.
God, the Cowboys. Who's Cowboys? Whose arc is that?
AJ's mainly.
Yeah,
And calories a little bit.
And Cowries. But
I'm not a
but
cowboy.
No, a
also
lot of it, because your
I don't
father.
know what I am.
Your father's in the fist.
It'll be my dad.
yeah.
And then
Oh,
eventually
oh.
we get to Slash Claw, which is mud.
Yes.
We'll get there. We're working our way up.
Are you my dad?
My dad.
But also, round of applause, Kate. Amazing.
Round of
Truly
applause to Kate.
carrying the episode,
Oh my
not because
God.
no one else is good, but because she's the only person that can speak to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my dice rolled like shit.
No.
Blame
Hey.
Zoom.
Hey, been there.
That's
Yeah,
that's
and
how
well,
it be
yeah.
sometimes.
It's Zoom's fault. It's
Yeah.
Zoom's fault.
Well,
Crashing and then.
Hey,
decided-
McClover gave you inspiration, so.
No.
Oh.
Oh,
oh, and-
I'll mark that for next time.
for
oh, and also,
misadventures.
just so it makes sense, her son's soul is gone. She's losing her kingdom. She was like, might as well kill myself. Let's just see what.
No, because I'm gonna go get it.
So, are you planning on getting the trident and her son?
Yeah.
Family reunion.
This lady fucking hates me. I gotta fucking try.
Well, you know, there's a very high chance that Mariana will become another NPC to be added to your crew, which we will.
Yes!
How do you
Yes!
think? What do we think? How would Rahi rate Mariana? Like, is it a love interest?
Rate
and like
how?
have competition?
What do you mean?
Like out of 10.
What do you mean?
Like hotness scale?
Yeah,
Her
like
has to watch out.
attractiveness.
Mm-hmm.
I
Emily
think
do I
asks
have- do
Rocky
I have
who she finds
competition?
attractive.
No. Gav, I gotta be honest with you. That is so far outside of the scope of what matters right now.
Not.
No, Mud would be like, why are we asking the lesbian who only likes one person
Yeah,
a
exactly.
hotness meter?
Yeah, also,
I'd
yeah,
be like, what are
Rahi's
you
being
talking
the arbiter
about?
of who's hot and who's not. Is, I think,
You, yes.
hey, look,
No.
A scale of her to not her.
if Olive plays
That's
her
not
cards
her.
right, you can just ask Rahi herself and she'll tell you.
Yeah.
Being like, a ship to be above the water. Sinful. Like that's like Mariana is bringing in like because like the next arc, we're gonna go to bed, I promise. The next arc, I'm like, oh, morally dubious companions, because like you go to the fist, like you're gonna have a little cowboy guy to run around with who's gonna be an asshole. And so I love the fact that it's like religiously Mariana's gonna be that asshole of like so we slaughter the like basically it's like we have all god cleric at home and she likes us.
Yup. This is my cleric.
Anyway, Olive's dead. Great. Anything from anybody else before we sign off? Because I know it's getting late.
Should we have just all killed ourselves and all gone together?
You know what? I did honestly.
Suicide pact. Suicide pact.
Yeah, and you know what? If you would have said that 10 minutes ago, I would have let Cowrie just be like, well, and just come. You have a never
Let's
mind.
do it again.
Let's
Was
get
it to
parallel
be-
scars.
Was it to be expected? Was the expectation that Olive taking Cowrie onto that platform was Olive dooming her to death?
Essentially, the idea that I had was the original idea that I had was Olive takes Cowrie onto the platform, or like takes anybody onto the platform, really, but like I expected it to be Cowrie. Takes Cowrie onto the platform, and that's like the sign of like, oh yeah, this person's supposed to die, because they didn't explain anything to you guys at all about what any of this is.
No.
And then it was going to be a matter of like, Mariana kills Kakundu and then says it's your turn, and then because it's like Olive would obviously be like, no, obviously not, are you fucking insane? Mariana would be like, so you just let me do my blood sacrifice, you refuse to do yours, you refuse to bond, and Olive would be like, yep, and then she would stab you, and then combat would happen. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
yeah, which
That
yeah,
sounds like something we would do 9 times out of 10.
yeah, I understand how you guys play. But yes, but with that, we will be jumping into this probably with all of Misadventures at some point. I gotta do some prep. I gotta figure out what the fuck's gonna happen here.
Sorry.
But no. I love you. But with that, we are gonna be signing off. I have the best players in the world.
Best DM in the world.
Amazing players.
Misadventures tomorrow. Tune in.
I gotta go to Washington.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Why you gotta go to Washington?
Yeah.
Going to
but-
DC.
But anyway, we're gonna be signing off. Everybody, McClover, Jason, anybody else, and for Lorcan, thank you for coming. We appreciate it. We'll be catching you guys next time with all of Misadventures before Palm in the Fist. We're gonna see what's gonna happen next. Peace out, guys. Much love.
Eek.
Nah.